Good morning, students. So, today we'll discuss in class 6th biology lesson 7 health and hygiene. I have already started 2 days back, and in the previous class I explained about communicable disease. Today I will take about non-communicable disease. So you all know about communicable disease. Communicable disease are those diseases which are transmitted from one person to another by the germs, either it may be bacteria, virus, fungi, or any kind of vectors. But non-communicable disease, they are not transmitted from one person to another. So those diseases which are not transmitted from one person to another, they are called non-communicable disease. And like we can take the example hemophilia, thalassemia, depression, anxiety. These are the non-communicable disease because especially the hemophilia and thalassemia, they are caused means they are genetically inherited disease which are transmitted from parents to their children. And these depression, anxiety, diabetes, and these are the disease which are caused due to unhealthy lifestyle. So these all disease are the types of non-communicable disease. Now, in non-communicable disease, we'll also study about deficiency disease. We all know about the different nutrients which are required by our body, and these nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, proteins, and other things. So we all know carbohydrates and fats, they are called energy giving food because they give us energy, and we get carbohydrate and fats especially from cereals and some fatty foods like oils and groundnut like this. And proteins which provide us or which build our body, they are called bodybuilding food, and proteins we get from pulses, soya beans, and other nuts also. And the third one is called protective food. Protective food we get from vegetables and fruits because they contain minerals, and so vitamins and minerals mostly they are called protective food because they protect our body from diseases. So these are the nutrients which are required by our body for the balanced, these are called balanced diet, and they make our body healthy. But if any of the nutrient is lacking in our body, means they are insufficient in our body, these nutrients are, then we suffer from deficiency disease. So deficiency disease means those disease which are caused due to lack of any one of the nutrients, or any one of the nutrients means either due to lack of carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, proteins, minerals, any other we can take. So if our body does not get sufficient amount of these nutrients, then we suffer from deficiency disease. And here there are some other causes of non-communicable disease. First is unhealthy lifestyle, as I already discussed. It includes stress, means any kind of tension or lack of physical activity, or excessive consumption of unhealthy food and beverages. And also due to lack of physical activity, they cause other disease like heart disease and diabetes. So for this heart disease and diabetes, the person should do proper physical activity, then only they can prevent this type of diseases. So today's lifestyle is unhealthy, that's why people mostly suffer from this kind of diseases. And we were discussing about the deficiency disease. So it is also related to malnutrition. Malnutrition means lack of intake of any one of the nutrient in our body. So if any one of the nutrient is lacking in our body, means a person is having malnutrition, or we can say this lack of intake of nutrients over a period of time may lead to a condition called malnutrition. So it is a condition which is caused due to the lack of intake of any one of the nutrients. And here I will want to discuss some diseases which are caused due to malnutrition, like kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor are mostly caused due to the lack of protein in our diet. And in kwashiorkor, what happens? The belly bulges out, and the body becomes weak and thin. And in second one is the goiter. Goiter is caused due to the lack of iodine in our diet, And due to the goiter, what we see that this there is a swelling in the neck, and this is caused due to deficiency of iodine. Iodine means it is a type of nutrient, we can say minerals, which are mostly present in the seafood and also in the vegetables and in the iodized salt. Now third one is the rickets. Rickets is caused due to deficiency of vitamin D, and in rickets what happens, the bones and teeth especially they become weak due to the lack of vitamin D in our body. So vitamin D is very essential. And scurvy is also a type of disease, non-communicable disease we can say, or malnutrition, which is caused due to deficiency of vitamin C. And in scurvy what happens, there is a bleeding in the gums in our teeth. So these are, and another one is the marasmus. Marasmus is caused due to the deficiency of proteins as well as carbohydrates. And in marasmus what happens, the body becomes very thin and weak, and so lack of proteins and carbohydrates, that lead to a condition called marasmus. So these are some type of malnutrition or the deficiency disease which are caused either due to deficiency of protein or vitamin or minerals or any other. Besides this, some other one I want to discuss, that is night blindness. So night blindness is also a deficiency disease which is caused due to deficiency of vitamin A. And in night blindness what happens, the person is unable to see in the dim light. So that is called night blindness. Beriberi is caused due to deficiency of vitamin B1. And in beriberi what happens, the nervous system becomes weak, especially the mental capacity becomes weak. And osteoporosis and rickets, these two are the disease, which means osteoporosis is mostly, it is also called osteomalacia, and osteomalacia or osteoporosis mostly occurs in adult, and rickets mostly occurs in children. So these two diseases are the diseases which are caused due to deficiency of calcium in the diet. So these are some of the nutrient deficiency disease, and these are also called non-communicable disease. Either it may be due to unhealthy lifestyle or due to lack of any one of the nutrient in our body, or it may be either hereditary, that is transmitted from parents to their children. So these all are the types of non-communicable disease. So I think you might have understood what are non-communicable disease. Rest will take in the another class. Thank you.